Hopefully, Kellen Raeth will make his way into the ring, and we will have the beginning of matchup number 2.
Now look
tonight.
at this. Dave Jackson is trying to count him out. He's in the ring. For pity's sake, Dave. Now what is this? Now what is this? Am I hearing correctly? These fans are criticizing Kellen Raeth's body. Have you looked at the general population out here in Springfield, Pat? Have you seen the average waist size of these people?
Well,
thank you. Kellen just tossed me the tank top. Collector's item, you see. Kellen Raeth, despite what the fans may think, is looking good tonight in quite possibly the best shape of his life.
the men tie up, and right away, the big man, Exile, going for a Greco-Roman move.
Very surprising.
Getting a 2 count.
Very surprising move coming from the big man.
Sitting on top of his opponent. Kellen Raeth trying to break the hold. They're back on their feet. Turning it into an armbar. Exile on Raeth.
You know, an armbar can just be an armbar depending on who's applying it, but when Exile's applying it, that's gotta really hurt.
My arm would already be out of the socket.
Well, it wouldn't take much to break one of your bones, Pat, no offense. And look at that! That beautiful suplex there. But Kellen Raeth strong enough to kick out.
Exile sending his man across the ring. Coming off the ropes. And a big clothesline.
Oh, man, you can see the back of Kellen Raeth's head just get knocked back into the mat. Look at this. Exile got him in a submission hold, but Kellen is a tough man. He's a wrestler's wrestler. Look at this. He's already on his feet.
Made his way back to his feet. Now in a side headlock by Exile.
Whoa!
Exile snaps the man back to the mat.
Exile using his momentum and his strength to just throw Kellen Raeth over his hip with that headlock takeover.
Look at the strength of Raeth. Holy cow, that was impressive, Z-Man.
You know, I gotta tell you, for a battle of the big men, as you described earlier, I'm really impressed with the wrestling holds and the moves and counter moves that these guys are doing early in the match. This is a match you would see between two smaller individuals.
A great takedown there, just executed by Exile, and they are very scientific. I mean, they could easily be brawling in this matchup, Z-Man, and they are being, and here comes a big body slam. Whoa!
A lot of velocity down with that body slam, and Kellen Raeth, he's taking the smart way out. He's going to take a little breather outside of the ring.
I think Raeth has seen plenty of Exile in the ring already tonight. Excellent matchup, by the way, so far. And you're right, he knows he needs a break from that. Another minute or two of that, and it would be the 1, 2, 3 for Exile, and he'd have an L on the board.
That's right. Exile not getting paid by the hour. He wants to try and beat Kellen Raeth as soon as possible. But look at that. That is wrestling smart by Kellen Raeth with the eye rake. But Exile quick to shake that off.
Comes right back.
This.
Kellen Raeth, very sneaky, getting back into the ring and now delivering elbows to Exile. Exile having none of it, sending Raeth back to the mat.
But talk about the athleticism of Kellen Raeth. Oh, look at that. And look at the quickness. We're talking about big men doing some small man things, and that is a straight up cruiserweight move right there. Straight lucha libre move, just getting out of the way and letting the big man use his own momentum against him.
More something like we would see in the Lightning division here in the WC.
Exactly. These two men are far from the Lightning division title. They've got a lot of weight to lose. But right now you see Kellen Raeth on the offensive, using Exile's own strength, size, and momentum against him.
And when you're wrestling a big man, even if you're a big man, that's really key. You can do that, and that will come back to haunt you later on in the matchup.
That's exactly right. Exile may have landed on his arm kind of awkwardly on his way out of the ring, and now Kellen Raeth looks to be exploiting that.
Kellen Raeth now takes the man over. He's going to hook a leg and get a 2 count.
Look at this now. You see that, Pat Kelly? You see that hold? That's showing you what Kellen Raeth can do as a wrestler. He can brawl, he can grapple. He's a pretty versatile guy.
And if it were me in the ring, I would continue to work on that left arm of Exile, wear a body part down, and continue to build on that. Oh, there's just a high impact maneuver to the bottom of the cervical area.
Exile does bodybuilding and powerlifting on the side competitively, so you can imagine what this kind of damage is doing to him long term. I mean, think about his finances. This could put him out of a lot of powerlifting competitions.
Raeth continuing to work on that left arm of Exile.
You can't do deadlifts, you can't do clean and jerks, you can barely do anything with weights with a bum shoulder.
5 minutes is past in the contest. 5 minutes.
Going for another cover, lifting the leg. And a 2 count from Smiling Dave Jackson.
And as tough as Kellen Raeth is, as vicious as he's being against Exile, it's going to take more than a bum shoulder to prevent Exile from kicking out.
Clearly that's the case in a matchup like this, Z-Man.
Look at this. Oh! Look
Did
at
you hear that chop? Oh, they may exchange chops right now. Exile misses, and
there it
springs
is.
that left arm that's already been worked on by Raeth over that top rope.
Like a huge tree branch is one of Exile's arms, and he was throwing all of his weight down onto what should have been Kellen Raeth, but Raeth got out of the way, and now that arm, again, being a target. Kellen Raeth using the ring as a weapon here.
Using the ropes as leverage to further inflict pain on that left arm of Exile.
That's right. Kellen Raeth firmly in control here, but Exile, look at this.
Exile using the top rope.
The top rope being an ally to Exile right now, not to mention all that weight. It's going to be making it hard for him to move. Oh,
Exile gets his man into, a belly to belly, and that sends Raeth to the mat. Both men down in the middle of the ring.
Overhead belly to belly suplex sends the big man Kellen Raeth flying, but you got to wonder how much that take out of Exile. He's still favoring that left arm.
The count continues from referee Smiling Dave Jackson. Here comes Exile. High impact maneuvers, throwing the elbows rather. Sending Raeth across the ring. Raeth into the turnbuckle. Here comes Exile. Big splash.
Look at that. 285 pounds of Exile comes crashing down on Kellen Raeth. It looks like he's going to go for one more.
Raeth gets out of the way, and Exile a little sore in the ribs because of it. Here comes Raeth.
Oh, no. K-Dog.
Once again, nobody home, and Raeth with a shoulder into the...
Oh, man.
Look at that spear. Hooks the leg. Exile gets the win.
And with the strength and velocity of a running bull, Exile uses his strength and size to spear Kellen Raeth practically right out of his boots. Now, my man K-Dog had the advantage throughout most of the match, working that arm, but Exile was able to fight through the pain and come out on top with that vicious spear.
Absolutely, and I was absolutely impressed with that second matchup tonight here at the Regional Sports Center in Springfield. I do want to say Smiling Dave Jackson, senior referee here in the WC, keeping his eye on the action tonight and doing a good job there.
That's right, Exile looking tall, looking proud tonight. But we're not done tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because coming up next, you know this as well as I do, the Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line.
You just saw a great scientific matchup from two big men who could have easily brawled, but the Z-Man is right. Great action still to come tonight on the WC on TV, so you stay tuned.